Today, I want to give you some building blocks of some successful real estate investors. If you want to get a good foundation for real estate success, well, I'm going to ask you to go ahead, tap in. Let's get into it. Most aspiring real estate investors can't seem to find the success that they see on TV or even that they dream of. Now, with the right foundational building blocks and the right pieces, you will find the success in real estate that you desire. So, with all that being said, let me give you some foundational pieces so that you can have that success. So, let's go ahead and talk about the first one. The first building block we want to talk about today is decide on a niche. Listen, you can't go into real estate thinking that you're going to be the jack of all trades and just hop into it and think you're going to knock it out of the park with every single real estate strategy. You can't go in there thinking that you're going to do well in no buying, wholesaling, rentals, tax sales, all of those different things. You can't expect to knock it out of the park with all of them. Why don't you start with multiplexes or start off with a duplex or start off with a single family home? Master doing those first and then expand. You may even want to consider starting out doing wholesaling because wholesaling will help you master the numbers of real estate so that you can know what you're doing as you continue to expand. And as many of you may or may not know, real estate is a numbers game. And the better you know your numbers, the more successful you will be. And so when we're talking about deciding on a niche, we want you to narrow down to a strategy or narrow down to something that you think that you can be really good in and really good at doing, master that, and then move on to something else. So it's just like with any endeavor. You master one thing before you step out and do all these other things. And I can't stress that enough because a lot of people get started in real estate and be like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do them all at the same time. And they're not focused on what they should be focused on, and they spread themselves too thin, and they're wondering why they're not having success. Just like again with any endeavor, once you become master at one and become successful at one, then you can expand. The same thing goes with real estate. Decide on the niche that you think you'll be good in, conquer that and master that, and get all your numbers right with that, and then expand and move on to something else. Because as you master that one thing, everything else will become easier and easier. You listening to me? You hear me? And so the foundational building block that I want to talk to you about, or that I just explained, was deciding on a niche and build from there. Don't start off thinking you're going to be a jack of all trades because you're only going to set yourself up for failure. Man, I can tell you that deciding on a niche is what absolutely catapulted my real estate investing business. And that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing this with you so that you won't waste time trying to do everything all at once and narrow it down so that you can start off having success. All right. What do you think about deciding on a niche? Do you think that is a good foundational block for real estate success? I'd like to know your thoughts about that down in the comment section. Let's start a conversation around developing a niche in real estate so that you can have real estate success. All right. And while you're down there in the comment section, why don't you go ahead and do me a favor? Why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? Go ahead and start sharing. Go ahead and subscribe or follow. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted every single time I drop a new video. I appreciate it in advance. Now, let me give you another foundational building block that I think is absolutely pivotal to your real estate success. The next building block that we want to talk about is just simply having integrity. Listen, so many people fail in real estate because they don't understand this principle right here. Having integrity is absolutely vital when it comes to your real estate investing business, and I'm going to explain why. Listen, you can skate by and you can get by getting over on people every now and then, but I'm here to tell you that won't last very long. And dealing with integrity, you have to understand that your name is one of the more important things when you're networking in real estate. And real estate is a networking business. And so if your name becomes associated with bad things, it will begin to affect your real estate investing success. Again, if your purpose is to try to get over on people, and if your purpose is to not have integrity in your business, you may get a deal here or there, but it won't be long lasting. You have to have a foundation of integrity when it comes to real estate. And I know this from personal experience because I believe that this is one of the things that has caused me to be successful in real estate, because I've always upheld a standard in my real estate investing business. If anybody invested with me, I made sure that if they didn't get their money back, if a deal went bad, I made sure that they at least got their money back. If anybody lost, it was going to be me and not the investors. And whenever I do a contract, or whenever I do a rent to own, or whenever I do a business deal, I make sure that I set it up to where the individual is not going to lose out. And we're going to make sure that the business dealing is going to go through. And so basically, all I'm saying is this: I know people will people. Let me just quickly insert this. I know people will people, and some of those things you can't avoid. But what I want to say is, even when people and they say things that are incorrect and they try to spew bad things on your name, if you do what's right, nobody will be able to refute the truth because of your integrity. You can't stop people from doing the things that they do. But what you can do is how you respond and uphold the truth. You know what you did. And if you did it the way you were supposed to do it and have integrity in your business dealings, then nobody will be able to refute it. And again, that's why I believe I've had success and continue to grow and continue to succeed because of that simple integrity. Okay. And so I believe this is an important foundational building block, because again, if your name gets sullied and your name gets bad, it's going to ultimately affect your real estate investing success, and you don't want that to occur. So have integrity in your business. Don't be one of those people that are out here, because real estate can be an extremely ruthless and cutthroat business. Don't allow the ruthlessness and the cutthroat nature that people have in real estate affect you having integrity. Hold on to your integrity. Do what you need to do. Do what's important. And I'm telling you, you will have success. Okay. Because nothing will be able to fall through the cracks, because integrity will keep you solid in the middle of all of that craziness. All right. So have integrity in your real estate investing business. So, what do you think about those two foundational building blocks that we talked about today? Having integrity and developing a niche, or deciding on a niche. I want you guys to start talking about that down in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are concerning those two, so that we can have a good conversation around being successful real estate investors, if that's what you are called and desire to do. All right, let's talk about that down in the comment section. I appreciate it so much. And if you guys want some coaching, or if you want to get involved in some of my real estate classes, all you got to do is check the comments and check the links in the description for my coaching call and my classes. Now, my coaching call, you can do that anytime, at any hour of the day, basically. But my classes, I hold them twice a month. And as of right now, I have a class. I won't have a class until January. And so until then, you won't be able to get into those classes. But you can, before the year is out, go ahead and set you up a coaching call if that's something that you desire to do. My coaching calls are specific to your needs, while the classes are typically general. All right. So again, check the links in the comments and check the links in the description if you're interested in a coaching call or a class. All right. I appreciate you guys so much for checking out this video today. I appreciate you guys engaging with this video and rocking with me all the way to the end. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.